kid. Okay.
So the cabins were here when you guys bought the place. Have you added any of them, or it's just...
We have not. The only other rental units we've added are RVs.
Okay.
So we have a total of 11 rentals, 4 of which are cabins. The rest are trailers and RVs.
I love these little things, man. They look like they're new, though. They don't look like they're old at all.
Yeah, they're about 30 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that speaks to how well you guys take care of the place, too.
Oh, I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo.
As far as...
Kind of like a germaphobe, but not really.
We just like things clean. Anyway.
Exactly. So it's not new, but by God, it'll be clean.
Yeah, but cool better to own a place like this.
Yeah.
Right? These are freaking...
I hope this unit's been
We
cleaned.
have a loft, too.
Yes.
And we can fit, what, 6 people in here?
Well, technically, you can fit 8, but we advertise 6. Because 8 people in this unit is insane.
And this is only $100 a night.
Right, 105, which includes the tax, the occupancy tax.
And the loft for kids is just perfect. Thanks for showing us these.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been to one.
Very, very, very popular.
They're neat. And how many in total do you have? 5 or 4?
4 cabins. Really is important that everybody feels like they have their own space.
But you don't in a lot of campgrounds.
Right.
It's like it's like a hotel. They're maximizing the space.
Right,
but it
they're
kills
crammed in like sardines.
Yeah, it kills
and that's
your-
just not the feel, that's not who we are.
No.
Just let everybody
now, these are
interact with.
fully powered. We have AC and we've got a gas stove. Is that correct?
Yeah, gas stove and gas hot water.
Nice. Wi-Fi's throughout the whole campground, right?
Wi-Fi's just at the store
Just
and at the
store.
pool.
Okay.
And then if campers want Wi-Fi at their site, they can call up Time Warner and order it.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, because they're here.
Yeah,
See,
right,
again,
yeah.
I'm not thinking right.
So Time Warner will bill them directly, so we're out of that loop. Otherwise, we'd be repairing cable all summer.
Yeah. We would too, actually.
We just let Time Warner do it.
Yeah.
As you should. And,
Yes.
I kind of think if you're here, check the phone once a day if you have to, but leave it.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because when we first bought the place, we wanted to do a major improvement. We thought, wow, why don't we put Wi-Fi throughout the entire campground?
Right.
Thought, well, let's just ask our seasonals what they think about that. And it was an overwhelming, don't you dare.
Yeah.
We
Because
want
the
our
kids-
kids swimming, climbing trees, fishing, riding their bikes. We don't want them glued to their phones or their devices.
I think at this point, it's not even their, I don't want to say it's not their fault, but because they are responsible for that, but it's just the nature of the technology.
Exactly.
Like, if you
It's everywhere.
Yeah, if you give them the option, they're just going to do it out of habit. They miss this.
Yeah.
And you can't miss this.
And that was what they said. They said, we don't want them to miss everything that we have to offer here. We're here for a reason, and
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Yep, exactly.
I'm glad we
Step,
asked.
And then we got 3 or 4 steps.
Now, you're taking us down to the lake to the right side now?
Correct. So where we were at the beach is kind of where we're headed back to. Oh, this is our bathhouse. Gets cleaned twice a day.
Gotcha. Showers, 2, 3.
2 showers on men's and women's, 2 stalls for men's and women's. The men's have an additional urinal, and then 3 sinks. And the ladies' room has a big washing tub.
Laundry facility?
No laundry. There's not a sewer district in the town of Findley Lake, so yeah, our wells wouldn't really be able to hold up. So this is another lakefront road that we have, and again, we've got tons of our park models here. I want to bring you down to these 3 down in front. It's like
come
literally
on.
like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiered deck.
Oh, this is beautiful. They have this beautiful cutout with the leaves. Oh, that is just,
It's like Mother Nature just kind of framed it for them.
that is just gorgeous. This is fantastic. It's huge. This is it, man. I'm telling you. You know what I love about Findley too? It's just this right size where you
Yeah.
it's just this warmth of the size of this lake.
Yeah, talk about $1 million houses. That place on the point down there, that is a special place.
All right, look at this. She's still talking a bottle of wine.
Let's go get her going on there. The way that this is built, everything's super close.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just the circular. It's like a figure eight, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't feel like there's 100 spots here.
No. And I mean, the roads can be narrow in some spots. But again, we don't have great big units like this coming through that part of the park.
No, it's all by careful design.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, everything is thought out and planned accordingly. Hi, Barry. Well, at the risk of sounding cheesy as hell, there is something about this land, Tony. There's something.
I am a huge believer. Places have like an energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a vibe.
Yes.
And it's here.
It is. I don't know if it's, the Native Americans knew it ahead of time. And
Well, do you know the history of the property at all?
Not a whole lot about this property. I've had a hard time tracking down some stuff. But I do know that Findley Lake was not always a lake. It was two ponds.
Yes.
And Alexander Findley and his brother moved into town. And there was the mill in town, the big water wheel. There were no roads, so horse-drawn carriages were bringing these huge logs from the southern end of the lake to the northern end of the lake to the mill. It would be much easier to float them. So what they did is they started digging and filling until the lake was complete and they could float the logs down the lake instead of horse and buggy,
Which was
a nightmare for them, I'm sure. And now we're reaping the benefits of a very practical reason to create a lake. And now we're all just so in love with it.
Yeah. It's funny because it looks natural. It doesn't look like it was something that somebody, kind of envisioned and said, hey, there's a very practical nature behind this. So how many spots do we have here? About 10,
All right,
15?
so there's 4 here. And then those are rental units. And then there's 2 more spots over here underneath those crab thorn trees.
So now you guys initiated this plot, right?
Yeah, the old owner used it as overflow parking. So it wasn't,
Right.
I mean, they were running hoses from a spigot here at the end. So we developed the electrical, ran the water lines the whole way through, and then cleared out all of this because it was all
Sure.
super thick brush.
But it makes perfect sense, and there's an element to this that is needed because everybody's dug into this camp community, we call it, and that hilly, beautiful terrain there.
Yeah.
And so, now we've got a practical aspect where my aunts, my uncles, my parents, myself, my sisters, we want to get 5, 6 places and we want to just be together.
Yeah.
Now you've got a spot for this.
Yeah.
It was just a smart move. And then-
Yeah, it's every type of camping that you can get is what we've tried to create here.
We
If you
do,
like
'cause-
the field
yep.
camping, we've got it. If you want a cabin, we've got it. You want a tent, we've got it. You want a 50,000, 80,000 RV site, we've got it.
Yep, and you've got lakefront, and
Right.
now lakefront is all I'm sure everybody's not. Yeah, you're
Correct.
holding on to that for dear life.
Correct,
and
yeah.
that's probably a multi-generational spot.
Absolutely, yes.
There's no way,
Right.
Findley-
Families bequeath their sites to their offspring.
Yeah, I could-
Nobody's leaving.
No, yeah, there's no way. Well, I was asking Todd about that. Like, well,
It is cooking. You want to go in the woods?
it is. Yeah.
It's nice and cool in there.
It was cold this morning in Buffalo, actually. Totally useless. And then that is your pavilion you use
Yep,
for
that's where we have bingo and potluck dinners, and we had a pig roast, we have a corn roast, we have...
Do you guys have an annual festival at all here?
There's the Harvest Festival that takes place in Findley Lake.
I just went there. It was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I shot there for the show. Oh, this is awesome. This is totally different.
Yes.
This is your doing.
our bigger primitive tent sites that we
Right.
have.
And this is what, 3-4 tents here? Easy?
Easy, yeah. Yep.
Now, do you have a capacity as far as like, if, you know, is that about it, 3-4 here?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put too many more back here. Just
for the sake of it.
exactly. Try to keep things under control.
Well, and you have enough spots too back here.
Yeah.
So you have 13 acres straight back?
Yeah.
Is it like a...
Here's another one that we carved out. That's the newest one just last year.
Wow. So, and you know what's awesome? We're not even to walk from here to the lake. I bet you 7 minutes.
Exactly right. People say, "Oh, I don't want to be too far from the
you're
water."
right here.
We are a small campground.
This is more new growth, wooded.
Yeah.
And this is still different than a lot of places
Yeah.
right now. And you gotta love it.
There's so much that we can do with this land. It's intimidating. I gotta
but what
say.
a cool opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a crew of workers. We don't have employees. It's
So it's Bob's son. You guys.
right, and he volunteers his time.
Oh, he does?
He does. Yep. Yep.
Really?
We don't. Yep. We don't have any employees. It's Todd and I, and then we've
The
got.
show's Beth and I. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Sorry.
That's okay. I should grab that shot. Wow, this is a great.
I mean, look at that. It's
Yeah.
so incredibly
I love it.
beautiful.
And I love the stumps.
I know.
I love them. Got the ferns coming out of them. And like I said, this whole property isn't so overgrown. It's all got this beautiful lake to it.
And you can't see now. This is a creek that runs right on the other side of this cliff.
Oh,
There's
cool.
a creek that runs right straight through. So this, when it does become developed, this will be called Paradise Bay Creekside instead of.
Perfect. You don't have it branded or marketed yet.
No, yeah, no, nothing.
But are you mid-lake?
Oh, we're a little bit towards the southern. There's our hay wagon. We do hay rides on the weekends. We're about 3/4 of the way down. A little bit more than half. We're closer to the southern end than the northern end. And we are Findley Lake. So we're not Clymer, we're not French Creek. We are the town of Mina on Findley Lake.
Town of Mina.
Yeah, the hamlet.
Hamlet. I grew up in a hamlet.
Yes.
What the frick is a hamlet?
I know.
The hamlet of Ebenezer, actually. But yeah. So we're inside the shop, the store. So what do we do here? Everything, right?
Everything. This is where you check in and get registered upon arrival. This is where you buy your firewood. This is where you buy your ice cream, your candy, your sweatshirts, fire starters, marshmallows,
Ice,
ice.
briquettes,
It's a little
pizza
fish-
sauce
yeah.
for your mountain pies.
We've got all kinds of fishing stuff because obviously we're on a lake, so we want to make sure in case you forgot something, we've got it all covered.
Sure.
Worms.
Yes.
It's a big
Live
stuff.
bait.
Yeah, live bait is a big one. And what do you sell for the live bait?
Canadian Nitro.
That's all you need. But you have your coffee bar, we've got our worms, we've got our fishing poles. we've got
Complimentary coffee every morning.
Oh, we got Paradise Bay merchandise. Awesome. Now, did you guys redesign the logo?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
I felt like it captured
Yeah?
the land,
Thank you.
the water.
I love it. I love this little. Right? Because that, to me, that's the peninsula. You know, probably not, but awesome. And then we've got a game room over here,
Yep.
too,
Yeah.
for the kids.
Yeah, come on in.
This is awesome. Holy cow, there's a lot in here.
Yeah, there's lots to do. So we've got inclement weather. The kids are happy to be here and winning prizes. And
Wow. I didn't think there was a lot in here. I didn't even know. I was like, I saw the pool table, but that was all I really expected.
if you ever get a chance to look at our activity schedule, everything revolves around the kids and the family unit. Everything.
It does.
We don't do a singles night. We don't do adult swim. We don't do.
Good.
Everybody's together here. We're all.
Well, it's, right, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have kids?
We do. We've got a son that's 22 and our daughter's 20.
Yeah.
They're cute as buttons too.
Still, they're still your babies, right? Still your babies.